I'm trying to practice the the method. Uh, if the teacher either pass for
Mm,
us, it's like repeat uh, 3 times, and after that repeat and more slowly. And after that, if I can understand it, I I see the translated.
mm.
So I'm trying to do this way, and I think this work. I think it's better for my improve and develop my listen too. So that's it.
Yes, like I do the same, but sometimes for me it's really hard because if I don't understand some word, I want to know the meaning like now. Sometimes I try to listen one more time, but oh, I can't understand. So I will put this word on Google Translator just to know faster. But yeah, I know that we need to sometimes we need to force our mind to understand. Oh, okay, now it's very difficult, but I need to try again. But for
Yes. So
for
sometimes it doesn't work. I can understand nothing, and I translate it. But I try. I try. This
yeah,
is
yeah,
the important thing.
yeah, of course. Thanks so much for sharing, Alexandra. And now let me hear about you, Jennifer. Can you introduce yourself, please?
Hello, guys. Good evening, everyone. My name is Jennifer, as you already know. I live in Santa Maria, Rio Grande do Sul. It's a cold city as well. And I'm here to improve my speaking skills and improve my vocabulary, maybe make new friends. And I was listening to Barbara when she was saying about uh, her process about learning English. And I remember that when I started to learn English, I already had like a background, like some phrases, some um, something about English. But I started to improve it when I was 14, I think. I don't remember. And it's very good because it opened doors and we feel like we have an advantage, like we can communicate with um, Americans and people from other countries. And I feel very happy for this gift. And yeah, that's it.
Perfect. Yeah, thank you so much for sharing, Jennifer. And now, guys, the first question that I create about the topic is related to job. Like, so the first question is, how do you build trust and good communication with your coworkers? Can be with your coworkers or with your boss or anyone that works with you. How do you build trust and good communication? But I have another question that I was thinking about this question that is, do you believe that you can be yourself all the time when you are working, like um, in your job, when you are talking to someone like a coworker or with your boss, you can share exactly what you are thinking, or do you try to hide something, So I would like to know about you, Barbara. How do you build trust and communication in your job?
I guess I'm gonna answer these two questions in only one answer. I think that you don't have to build fully trust with your co-workings. I think that is not possible, you know. I mean, you should have a good relationship with them, to the point where you can respect the other person and your boss or your co-workers. It applies to both of them. But I don't think you can be truly honest about your whole life. In the matters of the working and the work, you should be able to, impose your limits and explain your point of views in a environment that permits you to do so, but you should not bring personal questions for yourself to your coworkers, because you can really know who is sitting beside you. You don't know their intentions, you don't know what they are going to do with the information that you give them. Sometimes people use this kind of privileged information to manipulate you or to, screw you to your boss. So I'm a really private person in this matter, and I don't like to share um, this personal kind of things from my life, you know.
Yeah, I know that, and I agree with you. But for me, it's really hard because I love to talk about my life. Like for me, it's very, very difficult. Like when someone, like for example, it's Monday, and someone asked me, "Oh, how was your weekend?" And I like to share everything. Oh, I walked with my dog, and I did that and this, and Lord was amazing. And I like to say the details of everything, but it's my personal life. I shouldn't do that, but I love it. Like for me, and I know that it's we need to be careful with that in your job. But for me, I need to be honest. It's very, very difficult. But I need to change, and in the next company that I will work for, I need to do that because I talk too much. Oh my
It's
god.
the opportunity, the perfect opportunity to create a new you, you know. Each time I change jobs, I assumed a new personality or something like that.
Yeah, exactly. I will do that for sure. Oh my God. Thanks so much for sharing, Barbara.
Thank you, Nai.
And now let me know about you, Alexandra. How do you build trust and good communication? And I would like to know about you as well. What do you think about to be yourself all the time in your job?
Uh, Let me think about. I think I'm trying. Don't be me on my talk, because I try to cause a good impression, and I'm very, how can I say that, um, desmotivated,
I'm motivated.
unmotivated. So I'm trying mask it, mask it like, oh, I'm a happy person. I talk with everyone with a smile on my face. I put a smile on my face. Um, Same in the bad days or no, because I think this opened the doors to me,
Mhm.
and I don't win nothing. Be sad in the job, because I think I give an example of that. My boss talked to me, if I want a job in the enterprise, because eu sou terceirizada lá, né? If I want a job in the enterprise, I talk to him and everything, and send a resume and etc. And I think if I as that persons, we don't offered to me, you know, because he's in the everyday with be a happy person and talk with everyone, make a good job. So I try to my best, mesmo que não seja minha área, né? Como que eu falo isso? Mesmo que não seja minha área.
Even it's not my
Even is the
field.
word.
Yes.
Even it's not my field. I think this opened the doors to me. So I believe that you can create other personality for the job, because in the moment I'm not the best person. So when I came in home, I breathe and I can be
So then we can
myself.
cry.
Yes, can be myself and reclamar of my day. That things, but that's it. I don't remember the other question.
The question is how do you build trust and good communication, and if you can be yourself, but you
I
already
think
answered.
I respond to that.
Yes,
Right?
yes.
Yeah, that's it.
Yes, guys, like for me it's I know that sometimes we need to, sometimes not. I believe that we need to be looks like we are happy all the time, but it's really hard. For example, if my dog died, oh my god, I know I just can't be happy with this. Like I can't pretend. For me it's really difficult, and I have a problem with my face. I can't pretend anything with my face. If I don't like you, you will see that I don't like you, because I can't. And sometimes I try, but for me, I don't know. I think it's something related to my sign. I think it's signal a sign, because I'm Aries, and we are fire. We are fired, and we just, I just don't give a shit for you, and if you don't like it, but I need to work, I need this job, but sometimes for me it's hard. But yeah, I believe that the best way to deal with difficult situations and to deal with our coworkers and boss is sometimes just to create a character. I believe that character is the personagem, right? Just to earn more money and make our money in that company. That's it. Thanks so much for sharing, Alexandra. And now let me hear about you, Jennifer. How do you build, or how do you believe that, because you're not working, right? So maybe when you get a job, how do you build trust and good communication with your coworkers?
I don't know if you're gonna agree with me, but I think that we only have to do what we have to do and just that. We don't have to be friends of our coworkers. We don't have to say about our personal life. We don't need to say that. Those things are not important for that environment, because wow, why would it change if you say that your weekend was great? Maybe it's a possibility. Um, People are traveling like you are supposed not be working right there anymore. And I don't know, I feel like sometimes people don't want to see us growing, and they don't
Yeah.
want to see us uh, improving, or you know uh, being the best in something or any activity. And I don't know, sometimes I just be on my own and I say hi, good morning, just for respect, but I don't talk too much. I laugh, of course, when somebody is saying something fun, or saying some prank, but I don't open my life just to make friends or just to be accepted in a group or something. I like it very natural. Like if someone likes me, oh, that's okay. But someone not, that's okay also. I don't care. I don't give a fuck, you know? So, and when somebody don't want to talk to me or don't like me or they don't want to socialize with me, that's okay, but it's not a requirement to tell me the reason about it, because as you said, sometimes it's about our personality or it's about our sign. I don't like to say that it's about our sign because it feels like we are throwing all the guilt on it. But yeah, could be. I won't say no, but I think it building. I think it's a strong word. Maybe we are trying to, because it depends on other people, and sometimes people are not in the same vibe as you, and it depends on. That's my opinion. Maybe it can change tomorrow, but today that's it I had to share.
Yes, I agree with you, and you said something that I agree, that I believe that the most of people want to see you good. They want that, but they don't want to see you better than them. So I think that
Exactly.
that is the problem. But
Exactly.
I have a point about just to face our company, our job, like something professional, like, oh, I will do my activities and that's it. I don't care about you. But we spend our day, like sometimes 8, 9, sometimes 10 hours of our days there. And it's really good to be in a good environment when we can talk to someone and don't feel with this bad energy, like, oh my God, I can't say anything because they can use this in the future for something, like Barbara said. So I believe that this counts when you want to work in some company. I believe that people are searching for that as well, because, okay, you are trying to apply for some job and you will do a job interview. So I think it's important to ask some questions about the environment, like people talk each other, how the things are going. I know that it's really hard to really know about this in the interview, but we can try at least just to feel the energy. And because I believe that this is important, because if I don't care about you, you know that the most of people there don't like you, but oh, I just don't care, I will do my job. Okay, but it's not good, I don't know, at least for me, because I feel the energy when I'm surrendered by people that don't like me. I don't want to stay here, I want to change. I want to be in a place that I'm welcome, that people, at least, like, you don't need to like me, but just sometimes say, oh, good morning, how are you? Okay, that's nice, just this little things that I think it's important. So when I say that, like, how to build trust and good communication, it's about this, just to don't um carregar. I don't know how can I need to use another expression. Just to don't feel so heavy or tough with the environment, so that was the point. But yeah, I totally agree with you, Jennifer, and thanks so much for sharing. And guys, about the question number 2, what role does communication and trust play in the health of romantic relationships? So now we are talking about relationships. I don't know if you are married or if you have a boyfriend, boyfriend, yes, we have. Oh, perfect. We can start with you. We can start with you, Alexandra.
Oh my
Because
god.
because you are dating with someone and he's here, right? So I, actually my question is, um do you talk about everything, like everything, with your boyfriend? Because I really want to know that, because I start to dating with a guy 3 months ago. And sometimes I think, oh, maybe I shouldn't say this, maybe, maybe in the future. So I would like to know about you. Like, do you believe that to create a good relationship with your boyfriend, it's important to share and to talk about everything?
uh, I think the communication is the hardest part in a relationship. So I'm best for, how can I say, the adjustments in the
Mm-hmm.
communication. I think I can, I say, in the starting of my dating. I don't know,
Yes.
in the start of my dating. I I think the start of my dating, it's more hard to me talk about the specific subjects and things, but when the time, uh, eu tô muito enrolada hoje, deixa eu pensar. But, com o passar do tempo, como eu falo isso? Com o passar do tempo.
Mm.
Pass of the time.
I
With
think
the
there is an expression for that. Do you know,
As the
Barbara?
time goes by.
time goes by.
Yeah.
Nossa, I never do that. When the times go by, we find the way to communicate and the limits with each
Mm-hmm.
other. And I think now is better. That's it. It's really important, but I can talk everything because my mind is it's about 1 billion thoughts for a minute. So if I talk everything fast of my mind, I think the Lucas going crazy. So I talk uh, important things to me. Maybe it's a little thing to her, but important things to me. And I don't know. That's it. I'm trying. I tried my best, and that's it.
Yeah, yeah. And I believe that this is really good because you are trying to be better every single day, and we are here for that. Like we can be perfect. This is not possible, but we can learn with our mistakes and we can do different tomorrow. So I believe that this is really, really good for romantic relationships. So thank you so much, Alexandra. And now I want to hear about you, Lucas. What do you think about it?
Yeah, I believe that trust is the foundation relationship. If you don't have trust, don't have relation,
Yeah.
and communication is the hard part because always I I don't I don't have mind to talk, and como é que eu posso deixar conversas importantes para depois, put off important conversations until later.
Yes. And if you are trying to talk with your girlfriend,
Yeah,
and so that is the most important thing. Like sometimes we don't agree. Like I think it's not possible agreed with everything. We will disagree with something, or oh, I have a different idea about this situation. Maybe we should do that or this, you know, when, yeah, someone, that there is something that I don't know how to say in English. Ceder. Someone will,
Yeah.
alguém vai precisar ceder. And I don't know how
Yeah.
to say this in English. And this, I believe that it is for that reason why people nowadays, they can't continue with their relationships, because they don't want to sit there. They just, I want to be myself. Okay, can you
We
say
can
something?
say make concessions. It
Make
means
concessions.
something
Yes.
similar to there.
Yes, perfect. That's it. So yeah, and people don't like to do that. Oh, I want to do in my way, the way that I used to do every single day, and I don't want to. I just don't want to do something for you, because people are so selfish, I believe. And yeah, I don't know. What do you think about Barbara?
I was educated by my father in some kind of ways that make sense to me till today. That is something like you have principles and you have values and you have ideas. Those are three really different things. Or ideas can be changed. You know, you learn a new information, you speak to somebody who has a different point of view, and you can change your idea. But when it comes to values and principles that are things that make your whole personality, you grow up based on this kind of principle and values, I think they are not something that we should resign, you know?
Yeah.
I'm married. I am recently married. Actually, I got married in May. And I am in a relationship with my husband for 7 years, which is a long time.
Yeah.
And I was a really troubled person in regards of communication, because, and it's not something easy to talk about, but I come from an abusive relationship, and it was so bad with my ex, and it was psychologically so damaged, and I just couldn't open myself to anyone. And when I met my husband, and I got to discover after a really long time also that I could be truthful to him, I knew that this was the guy that I wanted to get married, you know? And for me, is the most important thing in a relationship. You be able to talk to someone without feeling ashamed of nothing that you are thinking, and mostly the capacity to feel vulnerable with somebody, you know. That's the most important thing, and for me is one of the basis of any relationship, the loved ones and the friendship too.
Yes. Well, I can agree more with you, Barbara. Yes, it was something that happened to me in the past as well. I had an ex-boyfriend or ex-husband. Yeah, because we lived together for 5 years, and now I see that was not good for me. But it's okay. I believe that life is a process, and we are here to learn. But when we find someone that we can be ourselves, like we can share our thoughts and we are not judged about anything, the people, this guy Like for me, it's a guy that will listen to me and he respect my opinion. I believe that this is what we are searching in a relationship, even more in a romantic relationship, because we will live together, and I hope for the rest of my life. And yeah, I believe to trust and good communication is it's so important. Thank you so much, Barbara. And now let me hear about you, Jennifer. Um, I don't know if you have a boyfriend or if you already have one, but what roles communication and trust play in a romantic relationship for you?
I think communication is the key of a relationship, but another thing very important is that comprehension
Mm-hmm.
is another very important key because
Yeah.
you like I don't know how to say that in English, but no adianta. Like it doesn't matter if you uh, have a really great communication in relationship if the other person or if you don't comprehend your your husband or your boyfriend, you know. And I learned it in the worst way as possible because I already have a toxic relationship, and everybody uh, say that you're perfect, you're gonna marry and things like that. But people didn't know that when we are talking, we have so many different ideas and so many points of view. And I think it was also about the difference of our ages. And then I was older than my ex-boyfriend, and he was supposed to get married, but he didn't know if he wants to enjoy the life and maybe other opportunities. And I was so focused on my university and growing life, and it shocked like the those ideas wasn't weren't matching. So uh, we we already had a good communication, but not comprehensive. So that was a bad point, and we always talk about everything, and we sometimes we had the same uh, objectives in life, achievements, I think. I don't know. But it didn't work, and I learned it that maybe to live with someone or something, we need to know very well who are we going to join and share our house, you know. And sometimes I have a trauma with this, but that's okay. And right now, I'm just trying not to have it so heavy, you know, just make it lighter and each one of us in your house, and that's it. We don't want to live in the same house, not for a while, but we need to build the trust in each other and see if the the whole thing is gonna work, because I think it's very bad. Like share the house and like maybe in 3 or 5 months or I don't know, we apart. So I don't know. sometimes I think about it. Maybe I'm a little bit crazy of my ideas, but now I really feel good with myself, and I like if appears someone in my path to give a plus in my life, that's okay.
Mm.
But for a while, I'm trying to grow by myself. I don't think about having a relationship right now.
Yes, and yeah, I believe that I'm talking to you for a while, and you are focused in your professional life, right? So I believe that this is so important when we think in ourselves, when we put ourselves like a priority in our lives. Someone will appear someday, but we don't need to care too much about it, because if we love ourselves first, someone will love as well, because sometimes people, oh, I hate my life, I hate everything, and they are searching for someone. So you want to stay with someone and you hate yourself? Like, how do you want someone like you? Like, if you don't like you, this is not
Exactly.
good. and
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 much therapy. Very like therapy every week just to organize the mind and thoughts and
yes.
ideas.
So, guys, we have more 10 minutes. So, we are talking about romantic relationships. I want to know about you about the question number 5, but we just have 10 minutes. So, try to summarize what you want to say. And the question is, do you think social media like TikTok, Instagram, Facebook has changed how we meet a new person, like to have a dated with someone, and how? And do you agree with the way that we are doing, or the way that the most of people are doing? Because with this kind of apps like Tinder and etc. and Instagram, they always look with your appearance, and then they will talk to you. And like, I believe that in the past were different, was very, very different. But for me, like, just to start answering this question, I don't care about the body. I really don't care. And sometimes people ask me, oh, but this is not possible. You need to look at the picture, and see if you like it, and if this guy is your type. But my type of man is the men who talk to me. They have a good communication, like they can express themselves, like to share and to talk about anything, and be funny, and just do some jokes when we are talking, just in a light way. I love to talk. I'm a very talkative person when I like someone. So for me, the most important is that. And I like, how can I say this? I believe that my boyfriend is beautiful, or it's handsome, but it's because I love him, and I love the way he treat me, the way he respect me, and this makes he beautiful. It's not about appearance, but it's about the way when we are together, when we be sharing, when we are having some fun outside, and when we do something different and we are together. This makes me feel attraction for this guy. So now let me know about you, Barbara.
There's a phrase that I like really, really much, and it matches what you just said. It makes sense to me too. That is, the essential is invisible to the eye, which is in the book The Little Prince
Yeah.
that we are going to read in your book club. But I think And actually that is shown to us in a study that, I don't know how to say comprova in English.
It proves.
It proves. That proves that beauty only matters for 10 seconds after we meet a person. After that, it doesn't matter anymore. Your body, your whole system is going to look to the personality, the ideals, the principles, the values, anyways. And I think social media damaged this kind of thing a little. I think the relationships that are being formed right now in this kind of app can be superficial because only the beauty counts. And I think, just like you, we can find beauty in every single detail of another person if we are not preoccupied by the way that he or she looks, you know?
Yeah,
That's it.
perfect. And what about you, Alexandra? What do you think about it?
I'm agree with Naiara and Barbara. Personality to me is most important of appearance, because appearance, okay, you look it and it's fine, but when the people opens mouth, if is a a bad talking and a bad communication, you lost the encantamento in the time.
Yeah, yeah, it's true.
So appearance is nothing to me. It's
Enchanting.
the same. Enchanted. I never use
Yes.
this word. Enchanted in the time. So the important for me or to me is this. It's about the communication and personality of the person. Uh, be a fun person is important for me. So I don't know, many qualities uh,
Mhm.
acima of the beauty. So that's it.
Perfect. Thanks so much for sharing, Alexandra. And what about you, Lucas?
Oh my gosh, it's the hard situation. I I believe that the personality is the main quality. If, for example, before, oh my gosh, I living alone, ou
Mhm.
vivia, né? Alone. E I don't have uh, paciência. It's the hard people's. My mom is the hard people. My my father is the hard people. If I prefer living alone,
I got
uh,
it.
then I believe that the personality is the main quality. Yes,
Yes, yes, I agree with you. Like when I get my divorce, I was thinking to come back to my mother's house, but you know, my mom, it's a kind of narcissist. I believe that the word in English is that. And I don't feel and I don't feel good living with her. Like I don't know. I think I will have problems with my mental health and I don't want it. I like to live my life here and to do the things that I want to do in my time. When I don't want to wash the dishes, I will not do that, you know, because I'm tired, I want to sleep, and I don't need to discuss about these things because I think it's different with mom and a husband or a boyfriend. Like we can give a way to do how can I say this, the word in English, it's not compromises, acordos. I totally forget the word. We
can negotiate with the
yeah, we
other,
can
yeah.
negotiate the things, like maybe okay, on Monday, Tuesday, and Friday I will do that, and you and the next week you can do as well. So we can do something about it. But when it comes to mom and dad, is different. They think they can control their son or their daughter, you know, so it's so much harder, and I don't like it. I don't like to feel in this way because, you know, I'm 32 years old, and when I am with my mom, she thinks that I'm, I don't know, 18 or 15, you know. So
Yeah.
it's really hard. So that I totally agree with you, Lucas. I prefer just to live alone, or now that you are living with your girlfriend, it's so much better because we can talk, and we can you can communicate with her in a different way. And
Yeah. I
with
prefer living on the street than go back to my parents.
yeah, I know, I feel you. I know how the things it is when we can communicate with our mom or with our dad. It's really hard. Thanks so
Yeah.
much. Oh my God, Jennifer, can you talk a little bit just to finish the meeting?
I agree with all of you. So that's all I want to say. And I would like to thank you for hosting the meetings. The meetings
Oh, thank you.
always being productive and very fun topics to talk about. And that's it.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for coming. And thank you all, guys. Like for me, is always a challenge because it's two things that I need to deal here. It's with my English and to guide the conversation. It's just to feel you comfortable to share about your life, your thoughts, you know. So I'm improving two things in my life, that it is my speaking skills with English and to deal with people together in a meeting. So this it's really important for me, and thank you so much to be here every Tuesday. It is Tuesday and Thursday. Some this next Thursday I will travel, so I can do the meeting, but in the next week I will be here. So guys, thank you so much for coming. It was a pleasure, and I hope you improve a little more your English in your speaking, and have a great night for you all. Thank you so much.
You're
Thank
doing
you,
a great
guys.
job, Nai.
You
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
too.
Bye
much
Thank
bye,
for
you.
guiding
guys.
us.
Thank
Bye bye.
you. Bye.
Bye bye.